Right now I'm writing a book about my life. I'm writing a book about a kid that grew up on Munjoy Hill, a much poorer neighborhood, who grew up in a house that was filled with violence. I'm writing a story about my life living with my dad on a dirty mattress. We shared a mattress until I was 11 years old. My father was an alcoholic. He was a violent guy. I was never going to school much. I missed many days of school. We lived in hotels. We bounced around. The expectation for me to achieve anything was minimal. So I'm writing a story about a kid that had zero chances of success. And I got to high school. I was not doing well. I was really insecure. I was cutting classes all the time. My father was really permissive. I didn't have to go to school. So I didn't go to school, so I was truant a lot. And I got in some trouble, and I got into a couple fights in high school, so I got suspended from high school. And then I went back again in 10th grade, and the same pattern repeated. I just was living out a story that I felt like I was less. When we were kids, we used to just laugh, and we really cultivated our skills of being able to take things that were traumatic and use comedy. So I can find the funny in things, I can reframe things. It's a powerful tool, it's a really wonderful therapeutic tool. From a classical psychoanalytic standpoint, comedy is a mature defense mechanism. Early on, I discovered something, and I realized that you can fake it till you make it. Now I know it's not that you fake it till you make it, you fake it till you become it, you fake it till you start to live the life that you want. But I looked around at the kids that were popular, so I said, I should probably grow my hair out, and I should probably start to wear clothes of kids that were popular, so I got a leather jacket, and I became really popular when I went back to high school. I was playing out a role. I went from geeky to a guy that could actually get a girlfriend. It was all a narrative, it was all a story. So even though I wasn't a psychiatrist at 15 years old, I fundamentally understood how to change your life story. I went from the kid that was picked on, shy, bullied, to the kid that was extremely popular. But I looked at the group that I wanted to be with. I wanted to be with the group that was going to have a girlfriend. I wanted to be popular. And I started doing really well. So change your life story. The wonderful thing about the brain is that it's plastic. And what I mean by plastic is it changes. Neuroplasticity is a word that you're just starting to hear about in the last 10, 15 years. We used to think that we're born with a finite number of neurons and that things are hardwired, but that's not true. You change. Your story changes and your brain changes. You literally change. I actually had a patient come to me, and he had been seen by multiple psychiatrists. And he came to me with multiple diagnoses: generalized anxiety disorder, panic, depression. I knew the answer wasn't going to be in a medication. I knew the answer was going to be in a story. I asked him to tell me about his life, tell me about his story, and he told me about his life, and he told me about his story, and he said that he always believed that he was less. He never believed he was good enough. He always struggled with relationships. I'm sick, I'm damaged. That was what he believed. He believed he was sick and damaged. He had been told consistently by these labels and diagnoses that he was less. So I suspended that. I said, can we just put that on the back burner? So we got really clear. We wrote down, literally, concretely, tell me what you want to do. We wrote it down. I had him write a bio about who he is. He went from saying, I am a victim, I'm damaged, my life is not worth living, and I can't date a girl until I get healthy. And I said, that's a story. Is it possible for you to date a girl, suspend all of this, and choose to be who you are right now? And he did. And it was wonderful to see that. So he got engaged in life, and he started dating, and he started getting back out there, and he started living the life. Do it. In the process of living the life that you want, you begin to change. You begin to feel and experience the life you want. Give yourself permission not to feel well for now, so hold that there, and engage in the things you want. Behaviorally activate yourself. That's what I do.